The security module really sort of exists under the updates dashboard, and that's where we're going to get started. So whenever we drop down the updates dashboard, we have a few different options. The first one that we're going to be greeted with is the applications updates. Now, for application updates, this is going to give us a clear view into out-of-date software for third-party applications. So these are going to be common things like Chrome, Firefox, PuTTY, VLC. It's over 8,000 different applications that are commonly deployed in most environments. So from here, basically, it's going to list off what applications are out of date, the current version of the application, the target version, and from here on the back end, we can go through and then apply these updates without ever disrupting the end user. We can also go through and apply updates en masse. So that's something else that we have the capability of being able to do. And then finally, we can go through and automate the software updates by turning this to an automatic setting. So that way it scans the machine once every 24 hours and monitors for updates, such as, again, Adobe, Java, Chrome, Firefox. And from there, it will push out the updates silently on the back end. So this is how we handle third-party application updates. For the Windows updates, we give you another dashboard that's going to give you a breakdown in terms of what is the operating system, how are updates being delivered to the endpoint today? Are we installing updates automatically? Are Windows updates potentially disabled? So we're able to centrally manage and view all of our Windows updates in terms of the status. If we have important updates pending, those are listed off over here. And then similar to our application updates, if we want to apply updates on the back end, all we have to do is select a group or an individual endpoint, and from there we can go up to apply updates, and it's going to get very granular with listing the updates that are pending. If we're not sure what they do, we can click on the link here and jump straight into Microsoft support page to research the knowledge base articles even further. And we can also get granular with how we're pushing these out. So we can follow best business practices and push out our updates and reboot the machines outside of business hours. And Central allows for all that through this dashboard. Now, another way that we look at security within Central is through the antivirus dashboard. Now, this gives us visibility into what antivirus software is currently active on the endpoint. So the antivirus software that's active will be displayed here. We support most major vendors that are out there. So that includes, as you can see here, Microsoft's Defender. And we also do have a partnership with Bitdefender, which is white labeled as LogMeIn Antivirus. Now, from here, we're going to be able to present information such as, is the antivirus currently up to date? Is real-time protection turned on? When was the last scan run? And then on the back end here, we can select an endpoint or a group of endpoints, and we can actually take actions and manage the AV from here. That means that we can do things like update the virus definition if it's out of date. We can turn back on real-time protection if it's been disabled. We can run scans from here if we need to be able to kick off scans. And then finally, we can deploy out the LogMeIn antivirus software should we want to leverage that partnership with Bitdefender. And we can also customize the policies on the back end to get granular with how our software is behaving on the endpoint. So those two dashboards, both updates and antivirus, are how we look at security within LogMeIn Central and really help drive efficiency and security across the organization or the environments in terms of what we're supporting.